Okay, so for today, I'm trying to do something a little bit different perspective. Probably no face cam today, but I just wanted to basically unbox and show you guys some of the things I picked up today. Today, I was able to pick up a lot of English One Piece. I typically don't get too much of it, but I realized that in my area, there's actually a lot of One Piece players and probably collectors as well. So this was like a buy that I had picked up earlier today. I just put them in my ETBs. He had basically like a bunch of like loose cards. He said it was all bulk. I did like look through it like a little bit, and I did see some foils. So probably some rares in there as well, but I think they're just all, for the most part, like true bulk. It's just going to be one of those collections that are, I mean, I don't expect people to like organize them. Sometimes I'll get collections and they're just upside down, they're like all back and forth, they're basically just like stuffed into a box. So this is like no different. I don't like having to do this part. I recognize this card. Some of these cards I do recognize. I've gone through them a lot. Well, I wonder if this Dawn card is worth very much. Oh yeah, so there's some rares and some Dawn cards. Dawn cards seem to sell pretty well. I don't think I've gotten a lot of these like gold border ones. And I can't remember if there's a difference between the gold ones and like the regular foiling like this. I know there's a Pokemon card in there as well. Yeah, so it seems like there's some foils, which is nice, some rares. I realize a lot of rare cards for One Piece, they're actually not worth very much. This is probably like pretty much like all the same as well, so I'll keep these in here. I just wanted to kind of like quickly go through them and like look through what I essentially bought. I mean, I don't know how many cards there are. I think he said there were like a couple thousand, and he just wanted like, I think like $5 for them. So super cheap. Just the one reason why I picked them up, and he was at a local card shop near me. It's like the closest one near me. The closest like big one. I actually haven't. Yeah, it's just more. It's probably like all bulk as well. I actually haven't spent very much time trying to see where all the card shops are in my new area. I'm assuming they're relatively like the same. There might be some like small ones around my area, but I haven't really done the research to look. There's another box. Okay. Oh yeah, this is another, I think this is like an 800 count box. Let's see. Really like stuff these. So it looks like it's just from all random sets. And yeah, there's no cards that I see that like jump out like, oh, like I recognize like these cards a lot. These cards I have like a ton of. I think some of them have gone into like my bulk box, which I will probably like, yeah, this too, like put together and just be like, oh, like all these cards for $5 per thousand or something. But yeah, this is probably all like the same stuff as well. And okay, the part that I don't really want to go through, I don't know why he had them in like this as well. And I know I got the bulk for really cheap, but whenever I see bulk that's put in Ziploc bags like this, that's kind of scary, just because I know they may not be, oh, there's some foils, they may not be in the best condition because I don't know how long they've been sitting in the bag for. I don't know how he's like transported them, if they've just been like banging around. Just like the edges like rubbing. Oh, like see like this one. This one is, you can see it. Yeah, it's bent. So you'll get cards like this that are damaged. I'll probably just put this aside. I mean, this would be like considered like a damaged card. I think it's bent. I wouldn't even try to sell it. It might just go into recycle. Oh, nice. Okay, so there's actually more like foil cards. I mean, rares than I expected. But I realized even with like rare cards for One Piece, a lot of the rare cards are actually like worthless. Like they don't even reach my 19-cent floor. So if I don't have a lot of a particular rare card, or if it's like less than like 10 cents, I will just put it in the bulk bin because I don't want to have to like create a listing for it, get a picture, and do all that stuff. If it was like, well, the English ones I may list because it's probably gonna be a lot easier to do. I can probably just create like a CSV for them. I don't know if I want to like really organize all these now. What I really want to do at least is to get these all out of the Ziploc bag and put them in a box. That way they're just not going to be like moving around, rubbing around. Like you can see, will it pick it up? I'm not sure if I'm doing this correctly. You can, like whenever there's like little bits of like whitening there on the edges, like this one isn't too bad right now, but I have gotten some bulk for One Piece where there's a lot of whitening on them, and I'm like worried like, okay, now all those cards they've gone from like near mint to essentially like lightly played. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take these all out of the box or out of the Ziploc bag and put them in my 5-row boxes. And when it comes to listing these someday, it will be easier to grab them out of the box and then sort through them and list them. Yeah, there's one really large pile. So that was bag 1 of 2. And got another big Ziploc bag. Let me actually put this in the 5-row box that I have right here real quick. Just so I have a little bit more space. I know I keep saying this, but I really need to get like some sort of like a, I don't know what they're called. They're like those, I've seen them before. They're like these clamps that you can clamp to your table, and it has like a phone holder on it. I think for me, it's more of a decision paralysis issue that I have. Like I know I need one, I want one, but I just don't want to buy any old one because I'm afraid like the one I buy is not going to be of good quality, and I'm going to be spending, like, even if it's like a cheaper $20, $30 like a phone mount, I'm just worried I'm spending that money, I'm going to not like it for whatever reason, or it just may not be very good, and you know, that money could have gone to like a nicer one. Like I could have spent more money on like a better one or something. Oh, this bag looks even more full, and it's all, yeah, this one didn't sit. All the cards aren't like all aligned. There's a lot of leader cards in this one. I think this is all, a lot of this is OP9. At least some of the cards I recognize as OP9. Some foils, so a lot of leaders. foils. What is this card? That was from OP9 as well. I haven't sorted through OP9 in a really long time. I think that was the first set I had sorted through for the Japanese ones. So I got really good at recognizing some of them, but I haven't seen them in a while, so I don't really recognize some of these. Oh, there's a lot of... Yeah, this bag has a good amount of foils too. What I'm really hoping is seeing some like PRB 1, especially if they're like Dawn cards, but I don't think... I think the person I bought it from probably knows like those are probably cards that are worth like $1 or $2 each, so they're not going to have any of those. Or like the STO4, the standard deck 4. I know there's that purple queen card. Those cards, I actually haven't sold any of those in a while. I used to sell those for 99 cents each, and I don't know, I probably sold like 50 copies of just like that card alone, from the collection that I've bought. I see more OPO3. I don't think I've seen that card before. Yeah, more OP9. You know, all foils here. Yeah, so even if these like foils aren't worth anything, I can at least put them in bulk lots and put them up on eBay or maybe like Facebook Marketplace and be like, you know, there's going to be 1,000 bulk cards, and you're guaranteed to get like, I don't know, like 10 or 20 foils like within the bulk as well. Okay. Yeah, having an actual full mount would definitely be nice here. Yeah, this bag has a lot more foils. This was definitely a pretty good buy for $5, like about 2,000 cards or so. Definitely a pretty good deal. If I can continue buying like bulk collections like this, I don't mind spending that kind of money and spending the time to like meet them. I guess they're only about like 10-15 minutes away if we meet at like the local card shop to like purchase them. And I know these are like smaller like bulk collections, but it's still, I think it's still like worth doing and like acquiring until I can get to the point where people are just bringing me like, or contacting me because they know I buy bulk and like selling them to me. But yeah, that's basically all the bulk I got. So today I also went over to another local card store. Let me actually bring you around. And my order for my one box of Blooming Waters came in. So that was a nice pickup. I forgot how much retail is. MSRP is what, like 60? After taxes, it's about like $66. And what else did I purchase today? On the way home, there is a Safeway near me. And if I'm close by or like on the way home, it's like really easy just to like pull into the parking lot and go and check their Pokemon vending machine. It's the only one near me. I think that like the next closest one is probably at least like 15 minutes away, maybe more. So it's the only Pokemon vending machine that I do go and check out. But I was able to get all of these Surging Sparks booster packs. I know people won't be happy seeing this because I actually didn't buy out the machine. There were two other people there in front of me. First guy, I think he was just buying for his like own like collection. He probably bought a few boxes of random Pokemon products. The second guy, oh god, I feel like he was standing there like a good 10 minutes, and he kept like side-eyeing me, like looking at me. I was giving him his space, and I was just patiently waiting. And I saw him he bought out all of the 2 different types of Pokemon, the Pokeball tins that have like 3 packs in them. I've actually never bought any of those before, and I know what packs are in there can vary. It looked like he bought 1 of each, and then he had like opened one up real quick just to see what packs were in there, and then he bought out the rest. And then he bought I think he bought about 10 packs of the Surging Sparks. And then I forgot what other things he bought. I was like looking at my phone because I was trying to quickly, as he was like scrolling through and looking at what products were like restocked, I was just checking the prices of some of the things. The Surging Sparks, I think, were the only packs that looked like they were of good value. So I paid $5 for these. After taxes, it was basically $5. And loose packs, like on TCG Player, they go for a little over $7, I believe. So I don't know how difficult these will be to sell like locally. I don't want to have to ship, like even if someone were to buy like 1 pack, I saw it for, let's say $7. And how many cards are in here? 10. I guess I could sell 2 packs, put it in the, like, let me grab an envelope real quick. So I have like one of my like envelopes. I guess it's only 10 cards. I think I've done 10 before for like Magic. I haven't done Pokemon, but Pokemon Magic, I think the cards are like essentially the same like thickness. I guess theoretically I could put 2 in an envelope and ship it in an envelope, and it should be fine. I do ship cards like this as well, but because the packs are bigger, the crimped outer parts of these will not fit in there very well. So yeah, I'm not sure how other people on TCG Player ship like loose packs like this. It just doesn't seem worth it to sell this for $7, put it into a bubble mailer for $5, and then ship it, and you only gain $2. I would definitely be losing money doing that. I'd be losing $3 each time. So I feel like when it comes to like loose packs like this, I would have to sell it locally in order to make any kind of money on it. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna try and like list these as soon as possible. I know Surging Sparks is still, it's holding its value still. What a booster box is $250 still. So still pretty high. I might hold on to these and maybe sell them, like a year from now when maybe prices will have gone up. The other thing I bought today, and this was just moments ago, was Alpha Investments. Rudy had a sale of 6 of the Scarlet and Violet era booster boxes. So it's like a variety box. I bought 6 of them. I forgot exactly which ones were in there. I know the Scarlet Violet base was in there. The Surging Sparks were in there. The Stellar Crown was in there. Twilight Masquerade, and 2 other boxes that I cannot remember right now. It was an okay deal, but I figure for those boxes, I'm probably just going to sit on them and treat them as an investment. And, maybe 2-3 years down the line, when the new Pokemon era has came out and these cards are no longer being printed anymore, they would have gone up in value and I can like resell them then. So it's a bit of a gamble just because I don't know how desirable some of those boxes are. I know Stellar Crown was okay, like it sells at like MSRP, I believe. Surging Sparks, obviously, very popular, but the other 4 booster boxes I really don't know much about. So it could have been a very dumb decision, but I know with how well Pokemon's doing right now, they'll probably keep going up in value, like slowly going up in value. But I know like a crash, it's gonna dip back down eventually, and during that time, I just need to be good about like not selling and just holding on to it instead. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed a video like this today. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an insight of what I was able to find and buy today while out and about. I wasn't planning on, well, other than the Blooming Waters box that I was going to go and pick up, all the English One Piece bulk was a bit like last minute, and the Surging Sparks was a really good surprise to be able to find today. But yeah, that's it for today, and I will see you guys next time.